Hi friends, welcome to this gentle yoga practice for overthinking. This practice is going to be a very grounding, low to the ground practice. And it is great to use if your mind is spiraling, your thoughts are racing, and you just can't seem to get out of that tumbleweed of thoughts, right? This practice is going to be great for that. We're going to ground our energy. We're going to bring some balance back into our energy and really drop out of the mind so that we can quiet and calm the mind. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Misty, and here on my channel, I share gentle yoga practices, yoga nidra practices, and other rituals really designed to help you slow down, to help you rest deeply, and to help you find balance in your life so that you can live a blissful life. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our videos. And with that, we're going to get started. You don't need any props for today's class. We are going to be on our belly and low to the ground. So if you want to put a blanket over your mat, that might be enjoyable for you. And we're going to start in crocodile pose. So we're going to start on the belly. So we're going to come down onto our bellies and we're going to stack our hands and rest our forehead on our hands. We're going to be here for 1 minute, allowing ourselves to arrive on our mat, sort of separate from whatever we were doing to what we're doing here now. So once your forehead comes down to your hands, I want you to take nice deep belly breaths while you lay here. Really feel your belly pressing and expanding into the ground as you breathe. Okay, one more breath. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, gentle sigh out of the mouth. Good. We're going to come up into Sphinx pose. So come up onto your forearms. Bring your elbows so they're stacked under your shoulders. Hands are out in front of the elbows. We're pressing into the ground with the forearms and opening up through the chest here. So continuing to just breathe nice and slow. We're going to drop our chin towards our chest and then just make these little semicircles, swinging the head slowly from left to right, stretching out the back of the neck. Good. Come back to center and then just take the gaze up towards the ceiling and then tuck the chin back to the chest. Just a little dynamic movement here. If there's any uncomfortableness in the lower back, pull your belly button in towards your spine to stabilize the core here. Good. Come back to neutral. Okay, we're going to come into a thread the needle to a supine twist. So from Sphinx pose, what I want you to do is thread your left arm under your right armpit. As you do so, we're going to come down onto the shoulder, the left shoulder, and you'll start to gently press your right hand into the ground to make a little space for this thread the needle variation. Pause here, take a breath. Okay, from here we're going to start to roll. So we're going to open up, rolling the right shoulder, that top shoulder, over and back. As you do this, I want you to bend your right knee into a 90-degree angle, and we find this supine twist. Okay, so the arms are open wide. We're now facing the ceiling. And breathe here for 3 breaths. Okay, we're going to make our way back to crocodile. So start to roll back, coming back onto the belly. I want you to come and stack the hands, bring your forehead to the hands, and once you're laying here in crocodile, just give your hips a little wiggle. Okay, same thing, other side. I want you to come back into your Sphinx pose. Take a breath here, extending and expanding through the spine, opening up the heart. And then we're going to start to thread the needle. So this time, right arm comes under left armpit. And we're going to just start to roll a little bit so that we can come onto the left shoulder. You might notice this left knee is going to hike out a little. That's okay. Take a breath here. And then we're going to start to roll open. So left shoulder goes up and back. Left knee bends out 90 degrees. And we find this twist on this side. Take a breath. Nope, take 3 breaths. Okay, slowly start to come back to crocodile. So rolling back onto the belly, stacking the hands one more time, resting the forehead. This time I want you to bend your knees so your feet go up towards the ceiling. And then windshield wiper the feet from side to side. Okay, release the legs long. We're going to press up to tabletop here. So take your time coming up onto all fours. Okay, once you're in tabletop, I want you to rotate your hands 90 degrees so that your fingers are pointing back towards your knees. So you're going to rotate out and back. If you can't go the full, that's not 90, that's 180. If you can't go the full 180 degrees, find anywhere in between normal and that rotation, okay? And then we're gonna do cat-cows in this posture. So inhale, drop the belly, open up through the chest. Exhale, chin to chest. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Good, 3 more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Good, come back to your neutral spine. Rotate the hands back to normal Okay, from here, I want you to extend your right leg straight back. Okay, lift the foot off the ground. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale here. As we exhale, we're gonna cross the right foot to the left side of the mat, tap the toe down. Okay, little dynamic movement. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, cross it over and tap. 2 more, moving nice and slow. Grounding your energy here. Okay, and this time we're gonna hold the tap so the toes stay down. You can gaze back over your left shoulder towards the toes and take 3 breaths. Okay, on your next inhale, bring the right leg back to center, come back to your tabletop. Take 1 cat-cow to neutralize the spine. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So extend the left leg back, toes are lifted, hips are nice and square. Inhale here. Exhale, toes tap towards the right side of the mat. Inhale back to center. Exhale to tap. 2 more. Good. On this last tap, we're going to hold. You can gaze back at the foot. Take a couple breaths. Good. Bring it back to center as you inhale. Exhale, return to tabletop. Take 1 more cat-cow. Okay, from here we're going to come into a kneeling posture, and option to tuck the toes under. So we're going to be stretching out the back of the feet here, or at the back of the bottom of the feet, excuse me. Stretching out the bottom of the feet. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can untuck the toes. While we're sitting here, I want you to take 5 deep belly breaths. Imagine that your toes are like plugs, and we're plugged into the earth beneath us, and we're really just absorbing that grounding, stabilizing energy. 5 breaths. Okay, we're gonna lean forward, untuck the toes, and from here we're gonna come into a seated tree pose. So I'm gonna move so I'm more facing you. But what we're gonna do is come onto our bums, extend the left leg long, and bend the right knee so the right foot comes to the inside of the left thigh, okay? And from here, we're gonna take a twist and then a fold. So what I want you to do is bring your left arm behind you to keep the spine long. Right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh. Find this nice little twist. Take 3 breaths. And then release the twist. We're gonna fold over the extended leg here. So just coming to a depth that feels good for you. This is it for me today. Holding here for a few breaths. Sometimes when our mind is spiraling and our thoughts are out of control, all we need to do is just take a break from the thinking mind. Drop down into the body. Really anchor ourselves into the present moment. And I find that these very low to the ground, gentle yoga practices do just that. I'm connected to the earth. I'm connected to my breath. Good. Slowly press your way out of that fold. Switching sides. So extend the right leg long. Left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. We'll take our twist first. So right arm comes behind you to keep you tall. Left hand to the outside of the right leg. Take 3 breaths. Good. Release that. Coming into the fold, so just gently hinging forward over that extended leg. My muscles are very tight from working out the other day, I guess, because I cannot, for the life of me, fold past this. Okay, slowly walk yourself out of that fold. Here we're going to come into an easy seat or a cross-legged seat. So whatever's comfortable for you. I just want you to be able to sit with a nice tall spine, and bottom is connected to the ground here. So we're still plugging into that grounding energy. And we're going to practice a breathing technique known as alternate nostril breathing. This is great at bringing balance back into your energy. And it also takes a little bit of concentration to do the breath. So it's a great distraction from the thinking mind. And we're going to practice a mudra as we do this. This is called the Vishnu mudra. You're going to take your right hand, bend your pointer and middle finger so that they're touching down towards the palm. And then we're going to leave the thumb, ring, and pinky extended long. Mine doesn't like to stay in line. It's a bad ring finger. Anyways, bring your right thumb to your right nostril. We'll do one round where I explain it step by step. So close your right nostril with your thumb. Just gentle pressure here. Inhale through the left nostril. Good. Now take the ring and pinky, close the left nostril, open the right. Exhale through the right. Good. Breathe back in through the right nostril. Close the right, open left, exhale left. Okay, that's one round. Let's go ahead and do a few more. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Good. Do 3 more on your own. Last one. Finish with an exhale through the left nostril. And then release the hand. Keep the mudra, but bring the hand down to your thigh. And make the same mudra with your left hand. So pointer and middle finger tucked in or bent in. Thumb, ring, and pinky extended long. Rest the hands on your thighs. As you sit here, I want you to repeat to yourself, my energy is grounded and balanced. My mind is calm. My energy is grounded and balanced. My mind is calm. My energy is grounded and balanced. My mind is calm. Okay, slowly release the mudra. And if your eyes are closed, you can keep them closed or gently open them. We will end class here. Thank you so much for joining me for this gentle yoga class for overthinking. I hope that you feel more grounded, peaceful, and calm. And I hope that you have a great day. And again, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. All of these things help my channel grow so that I can continue to make free classes for you. So thank you, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.